there, all you YouTube penguin lovers. It's your favorite penguin, Bob here. We've got some breaking news here that's kind of important. One of the major players out there that has been instrumental in fighting against and holding the line against this culture in Geek and Games, the Geeks and Gamers channel, that has close to about 370,000 subscribers to it, plus multiple other channels tied to it as well, all ran by DDayCobra Jeremy, has been demonetized by a YouTube bot, it appears. And we'll watch a little clip here of him explaining it tonight, what happened. So let's listen in, and then I'll give you thoughts.
I have never experienced something quite like this. I have had, good days and bad days on YouTube, because that is the life of a YouTuber. But today was next level because of how unexpected it was. Now, some of my bad days in the past, I've had my revenue stolen before through a phishing scam. I got caught up in that. That was a long time ago. That was a very difficult situation, but the channel was not at the level that it was. And now we're at the point where we have so many channels and everything is operating where it is now. So circumstances and context are really what lends itself to adding to the stress of the situation that we face today. So we were live on Geeks and Gamers Daily today for our daily show, and it was rocking and rolling. There was a lot of people there. We had over 3,000 people just on YouTube. We had 500 people on Rumble. We had a few hundred people on Kick. And it was there was a lot to talk about with Indiana Jones and the failure of that film. And so suddenly, about 30 minutes into the stream, I started to notice something was wrong, but I didn't say anything because I wasn't sure what was going on. So as you guys know, when you look at the back end here on YouTube during a live stream, it tells you the chat revenue that you have received during that stream. And we had several super chats on the stream. And about midway through, I noticed that the chat revenue just disappeared. I couldn't see any more chat revenue. And around that time, the entire chat, all the green names started to go away. And finally, Ryan mentioned like something's going on, and he had already kind of been looking into it too. We both noticed it, but we just didn't say anything about it. And so there's a notification that said a test video has been removed for violation of community guidelines, a video titled Test on the channel. Well, we were just starting up with this new software that we had just become aware of. It's like StreamYards, but it's a different version of StreamYards, and it's got a lot of different options. So this is the first stream we were doing it. Yesterday, me, Beardo, Steph, Krista, Jay Hellstorm, we were experimenting with this new software, and the titles of those videos were all tests. We were just making test videos unlisted. So my first...
Now, I'm going to pause here because I want to mention that I kind of do the same thing with myself. When I'm testing like my live stream without actually going live, YouTube doesn't have a functionalities for you to be able to test otherwise. You just have to kind of test and have an unlisted video that shows up on your channel. Well, it doesn't show up on your channel, but it shows up on the back end. Nobody can see it. It's not public. It's just for my purposes, or in this case, for Jeremy's purposes. He was testing this new software, he said. And I kind of also do the exact same thing, so I can kind of relate. Let's watch what he's got to say still.
Inclination was a test video just got removed from the channel for violation of community standards. And I'm really confused. And I'm like thinking, okay, this doesn't make a lot of sense. I'm not really understanding why that they would remove those videos. Did the software trigger something? Again, this is all happening while we're live. It's happening in real time. Upon further review, here's actually what did happen. Now, that's what was happening in real time based on my understanding of the situation, but it gets a lot more complicated and more insane than that. So what really happened was YouTube decided, well, a bot for YouTube decided.
Yeah, it looks all to be like a bot. I've experienced some of this before. Even though my channel is not currently monetized yet, I can kind of feel his pain because you still get like copyright notices and things like that, and you get notifications that are kind of cryptic from, obviously it's not a person that's contacting you, it's actually a bot. And actually, I'm so small, I have never even talked to anybody at YouTube, period. Not a single person. I've just kind of been in my own little penguin world. I'm a little tiny fish in a big ocean, a little tiny penguin in a big ocean. Anyway, you get the gist.
That a video from 2019 that was unlisted on this channel, 2019, unlisted, not seen by anyone, was the violation of the community standard. That was what they determined here in 2023, an unlisted video titled Test. The reason that the video was titled Test is because it had already been demonetized multiple times when I would upload it. And a process, what YouTubers do is they upload a video. It goes through the monetization, checks, and sometimes it gets a yellow signal, sometimes it gets a green signal. If you keep getting the yellow signal, you delete the video, you re-upload it with a different title to see what happens. This video was about a controversial situation that happened in 2019, a terrible situation, and I treated it as such. I didn't glamorize it. I talked about how terrible the situation was. It was something that happened in New Zealand in 2019, and I talked about the horrific, tragedy and everything like that. I never uploaded it because it never passed monetization. So since it never passed monetization, I felt like, okay, since this is a controversial topic, I guess I just won't upload it because YouTube's system is clearly telling me that, it's not going to pass monetization. So I just never uploaded it. And I never thought about it until today. And today we got a warning. Now here's where it gets crazy. Today we got a warning. Here's what Geeks and Gamers back end looks like, okay?
This is actually YouTube's back end for his channel. I've got one as well, except for mine just not monetized yet. I have never gotten a warning on my channel. I have gotten multiple times told that I had content that was violating the copyright or DCMA, or I even had one that thought that the video was not marked for kids and they thought it should be, and nevertheless. Anyway, you get notified like this. Let's see what he's talking about here.
So we have channel violations, okay? Active community guideline strike. We have a warning. What does the warning say? The warning says your content was removed due to a violation of our community guidelines. Because it's the first time your account isn't affected, you're only warned once, and this warning will remain on your channel. I want to repeat that one more time. Because it's your first time, your account isn't affected. Because it's your first time, your account is not affected. So I then appealed the video because I still feel that I didn't even deserve the warning, but hey, whatever. I appealed it. They rejected the appeal. I can live with that. It's from 2019. Nobody ever saw this video. So now here we are. On top of that, after they say that it will not affect my account, they demonetized the entire channel. The entire channel of 367,000 subscribers and all 2,000 and something members, like 2,500 members, all got emails saying their memberships have been paused, all of that.
Wow.
All over an unlisted video from 2019.
Now see, this part right here, this kind of terrifies me as a small streamer. I have been going at this since 2019 myself. I haven't made a whole lot of progress. I've been trying. It's a steep learning curve. Trying to get monetized on YouTube. It's not an easy thing to do. My concern is I do test streams like this all the time, and I have test videos that are unlisted that nobody sees on my channel, that they're just there for me to be able to test. I'm afraid something might get flagged by a bot and then my whole channel taken down before I even get a chance to get monetized. This terrifies me, simply because if a big channel like this that has been monetized for quite some time gets something like this just out of the blue, and then it says it wouldn't be affected, but yet their whole channel was demonetized. Now, granted, he's probably going to be able to clear this up with actually getting a human involved at YouTube, but my goodness, what good's that going to do somebody as small as me when I can't even get anybody to pay attention to this little tiny penguin on YouTube? I have never talked to a YouTube person. And here's what's wild is, Jeremy goes on in another part of the stream, and he talks a little bit about this, about small creators. Let's watch this.
You're listening to Penguin Thoughts. These are the thoughts that penguins are thinking when they were thinking that they were thinking about the thoughts they were thinking when they were thinking them. That is, we think.
And again, shout out to my brother Gary from Nerdrotic. I saw him in the chat earlier. Shout out to Yellow Flash. I hate that I'm going to go down this path of naming names, because I've had so many people, reach out and try to talk to me about this and try to help. The Quartering, Stuttering Craig. I know Stuttering Craig was trying to get Keemstar's attention. Quartering's got all the information. I
haven't reached out to Jeremy yet. I doubt he even knows who this little penguin is. I've been into his chat before. This is one way I can support him, by making a video of support to him. And I'm going to let him know about this video, to let him know that at least the little penguin community out here has got your back, man. We're holding the line with you. 19999999999. Penguins can't really count, really. That's probably one too many nines. Anyway, going on with what he was saying here. Continue watching what he says. It's really kind of cool that he made this note that he gets it with small streamers, even like me.
Josiah called. Everybody you could think of, man. It's crazy, and it's humbling, and it's appreciative. Everyone doesn't have this type of luck to have this many people reaching out. They don't have this many people supporting them and showing love and being in their chat. Some people get demonetized and they don't even have, they maybe have a couple thousand subscribers and they don't know what to do. You know what I mean? And I hate that. I hate knowing that. I hate knowing that there's people out there that goes through this and they got nowhere to turn.
I don't even have that many, because I'm not even monetized yet. I'm still working toward it, and I'd like to get to that point. And I think YouTube is a great opportunity to possibly do that on. It's hard. Nevertheless, it's kudos to Jeremy here, or DDayCobra, because he gets it. He understands that, yes, he's got this support group, but I don't seem to have a support group at all. And I know I probably do got a few, not to mention I know I got God on my backside, but nevertheless, this little penguin is when it comes to dealing with the issues, that this happened to me, like my channel got taken down for something before I even get monetized. I don't know what I would do to even try to contact YouTube. I know there is a YouTube team group on Twitter that you can contact, but like I've tried reaching out to them before in the past, and I've got no response back. So it's like, I'm guessing if you're not big enough, then you're not really on their radar. I'm guessing it's probably, if you're not in the partner program, you're not even on their radar. At least that's what I'm hoping. But my concern is, what happens when I start getting a little bit bigger? I don't know. Nevertheless, it still scares me. But I'm glad that Jeremy understands this. DDayCobra understands this. And it's good to see that bigger channels than me understand and are humble about it. That is really cool. It makes me really like what he does. I don't necessarily support his foul language, because I don't cuss. But at the same time, I do support a lot of his stances, this culture, and that we are in a culture war to take back this culture for geekdom and for gamers. I'm a geek and a gamer, as most of you know. I feel like he is on the front lines, and I'm just way back here in the back, but I've got his back. I'm taking up the rear, but I got your back, DDayCobra. What about Bob's here?
A lot of people that have my back. I have a lot of resources. I can only imagine what it's like to be a smaller creator with not a lot of friends and not a lot of people that's got your back and be in this position. It's horrible. It's horrible to think about that. And I know I'm lucky. I'm thankful that I can go live. I'm thankful I can
This is the part
talk
that's
to all
cool.
of you guys, and you guys are supporting the living out of me right now. I am thankful for that.
Yeah, see, he is humble about it, and he understands that he gets it. And I'm the same way. If I ever got the opportunity to grow my influence in this channel and my content, I definitely would consider it an honor. And more importantly, I would consider it a situation to where I feel like God was blessing me with this. So anyway, I just want to say this one last thing. First off, to YouTube, make this right. Get a hold of him. Work this out. Actually have a human being see what's going on and notice that the bot is messed up. And the next thing is that the DDayCobra, just know that it may not mean a lot, but this little tiny rocket launching potent penguin named What About Bob's got your back. You got the front lines. I'm bringing up the rear and making sure we take this culture down, get them back on right to where we just have good stories, good content, stop all this political identity woke craziness that's out there, and just get back to the good stuff of what all these IPs used to be. Anyway, I just thought this was interesting. If by some chance you like what I said here, or you like anything that DDayCobra maybe has said about all this, or you want to show your support, I encourage you to go over and leave a message on Geeks and Gamers YouTube channel or on DDayCobra's YouTube channel. And also, I'd appreciate if you'd made a comment or leave a little note here in the comment section of this video for me if you support this little penguin as well. Either way, we got your back. 19999999999. That's too many nines. I just know. But penguins, we don't have fingers and toes we can really count on. We got flippers. See? Flippers. So anyway, hold the line, Jeremy. We got you. This will get resolved. And as always, I'm the geeky little penguin named What About Bob, and I'm out the window because the door is shut. Later, peeps.